And now we will send it down the hall to Mark for the Netherworld. Welcome to the Netherworld. In this segment, we will be taking a deep dive into characters in Star Wars. This time around, going a bit mysterious here, we'll be talking about Darth Plagueis. He's one of the most mysterious characters in Star Wars and is responsible for Palpatine essentially being able to cheat death. So, let's go ahead and get into the origins of Darth Plagueis. Darth Plagueis was a Force-sensitive male Mun, Dark Lord of the Sith, and Master to Darth Sidious. Plagueis was trained by Sith Master Darth Tenebrous and acquired a vast amount of knowledge about the dark side and its teachings during this time. It is unknown what happened to his master, but according to the rule of two, we can only assume that Plagueis betrayed his master. It is also unknown when Plagueis chose Sheev Palpatine to become his apprentice, but they both benefited from each other. They worked together for years trying to unlock the secret to immortality. Plagueis taught Palpatine about the rule of two and it being their way of life, and that it's the only way for them to survive. One serving as bait to the dark side, and one as the vessel. Then they could figure out the secret to immortality. Plagueis did attempt to forge a Force dyad between himself and Sidious, but he was unsuccessful in his attempt. Plagueis believed the answer to immortality lied within science, so he conducted in-depth research into the biological underpinnings of life. The Sith, and especially Plagueis, denied the fact that death was a natural part of life, which was the Jedi way of saying it, and longed for the ability to live forever. Plagueis was so obsessed with this that he was blind to the early signs that his apprentice was planning on betraying him. According to Darth Sidious's book, The Secrets of the Sith, Plagueis discovered a form of immortality through transference, a force power that allowed the user to transfer his conscious to another body, essentially using different bodies as vessels for his own conscious. Plagueis had arranged for his apprentice, Darth Sidious, to become Senator of Naboo, with Sidious, or as we know him, Sheev Palpatine, being elected in 52 BBY. Plagueis was still training Sidious while he was serving as a senator of Naboo during this time as well. And according to Palpatine, Plagueis was so powerful he could use the Force to influence the midi-chlorians to create life and keep the ones that he cared about from dying. Plagueis developed a belief that the Force could strike back at him for how powerful he was, and soon his only fear came to be true as his apprentice Darth Sidious broke into his apartment one night and disposed of him in his sleep, such as the rule of two. After this, Sidious gained the title of Sith Master for himself. Plagueis couldn't react fast enough to prevent his own demise. Sometime before or after Plagueis' demise, Sidious had gained a new apprentice, stolen from Mother Talzin, Darth Maul. Even though Plagueis met his demise, his legacy was passed on to Darth Sidious, and everything that Plagueis had taught him and everything that he had researched was passed on to Sidious. Sidious inherited 11-4D, Plagueis' protocol droid assistant, the rank of Sith Master, and all of Plagueis' studies, which includes his research into the biological underpinnings of life to cheat death. Plagueis' force abilities included influencing midichlorians, being able to transfer his conscious to another body and use it like a vessel in a way. And he may even had the power to see in the future. This is according to Darth Sidious, so it's not confirmed. But according to Sidious, Plagueis could look into the future. Plagueis is a super mysterious character within Star Wars because there's not much known about him, especially early life. But we do know is that he was a super powerful character. And he eventually became the reason why Palpatine was able to live for so long and cheat his death. Plagueis actually wanted to rule together with Sidious for thousands of years as his ultimate end goal, but he never got to achieve it. Plagueis was responsible for creating the idea of cheating death, and while he didn't live to see that happen, Sidious did, with some minor setbacks. It wasn't completely 100% perfect and tested. There were some flaws in it. But Plagueis really couldn't imagine his own apprentice betraying him, which is obviously what happened. Plagueis is a super mysterious character, which is one of the reasons I kind of thought about doing him, because I really, you don't really know much about him as a character. Nothing's explained. His early life, there's nothing there. But this is why I chose him to kind of take a little bit of a deeper dive, see everything we know about him, and explain it to you guys. That's it for the Netherworld in this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this character breakdown of Darth Plagueis. Let us know down in the comments below. And with that, we'll send you back to the boys in the studio.